So anyway, but you do hear the fact that this two is feeling of two followed by a feeling of three. 1, 2, 1. You hear that? Okay. So with that in mind, and you got this over here. Remember we said about the African? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here, that's 2 and 3 in a different feel. So basically what's happening with that New Orleans street beat kind of traditional thing is the feeling that this 2-3 pattern has been brought more into saying Margie. Well, let's sing another one that uses a 2-3 pattern. And listen to it on a bass drum. Might as well tell you in advance what I'm going to be doing with my hands. A whole lot of unconscious stuff. I'm basically just taking some jazz time and just filling it in on a snare drum, like if I'm playing over here. I'm going to do it over here. So see if you can hear this 2-3 pattern. Check it out. I want you come home, Bill Bailey. Won't you come home? I cried the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I pay the rent. I don't know, I forgot the word. Remember that rainy evening? I threw you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame. Ain't that a shame? So that's basic kind of New Orleans, it's around the turn of the century the guys are doing that. And it wasn't until, I'd say, until like the 20s that they started separating the bass drum from the snare drum. In other words, up until that time, there was a bass drum player who played a bass drum and some small cymbals with a little coat hanger thing, and a guy who played snare drum. But then after the 20s hit, and you know, I guess they had cutbacks. So somebody invented the bass drum pedal in Chicago, and they sent it down to New Orleans, and Baby Dodds experimented with it. The prototype was made in Chicago. In case you didn't know, I'll tell you a little history about your city. Bass drum pedal was invented here. And bet you didn't know that, huh? All right, give me $5. All right, so anyway, that's how the whole drum kit started. Drum set started. How I went from that to, which she asked me, I don't know. That's what you call a smooth transition.
O kurczę, to jest mój pracodawca dawcy. Tu, w tym budynku. W tym budynku, dokładnie na wprost nas. Było parę lat temu. Nie da się dyrygować niestety kadencją, to jest kadencja. Gwiazdę, wspaniałą, czerwoną. Wątpię jesteśmy.